some of the boys call me TC. Born and raised in Hamilton, from Martingi originally. Went to a little primary school, Martingi Primary School, and then attended Hamilton Boys High School towards the end of my secondary schooling. So local boy. After attending Boys High, I went down to Otago and started playing for Otago in 1987. I was down there at the Z School. I had a great 4 years down there, learned a little bit about life and growing up with some of my mates who went down there with me, and we had a blast. And then ended up back in the Waikato under the tutelage of my old school teacher, Glenn Ross, who had taken charge of Waikato in 1988. So I came back to the Waikato and spent 1988 to 1995 with Waikato. Those are probably the big years for me as a rugby player. I tend to stay away from the cards. I had my fair share when I was a player, and I know how arduous they can be. There's plenty of taxing going on. If you lose, you end up having to buy lots of treats. I think they kept the book for a little while, but some of the boys weren't such good on the payments. So I'm not too sure where they're at now with the punishments for losing, but there are some pretty severe consequences. So I've heard of being slaved for the day and coffee squads and guys having to buy each other snacks and all sorts. But I don't know if the nutritionist likes the amount of sweets that these boys have to hand over to each other. So I'm not too sure what it's evolved into at the moment, but the boys certainly like their cards. They do have a lot of downtime, and sometimes PlayStation doesn't do it for them, so the social aspect of them playing cards or getting out and going for walks is, it's pretty important. So whatever suits them. Chiefs in 2012. Well, mate, we've done a pretty good job to date, and all we can really ask for is that we continue to keep our standards high and work hard for each other. And I'm a great believer that if you do the preparation right, then the results will come. And I wish I had a crystal ball I could answer that question, but I'd like to say that we've done enough hard work pre-season. We've got a bunch of boys that work hard for each other. We've got some pretty hard-working people in the background making sure that the boys keep their feet on the ground, so there's no reason why we can't. It's going to be a lot of hard work from here on in, but I'm pretty sure we can do it if we get stuck in. Yeah, away from the rugby field. I've got 3 children. Laura, who's 17, she lives in the Hawke's Bay. She's into her rowing. My son Joseph is into his rowing as well. So I spend a lot of time at the rowing regattas and support those two. And anyone who's been with rowing before knows how much time that takes up. It's just about as bad as cricket. You get up early in the morning and it goes right through the afternoon. So I spend a lot of time with those two. My youngest daughter Isabel, she's 7, and obviously my wife would like to say that I need to take her out more and spend more time with her. But Kieran's very supportive, and we tend to spend most of our spare time with our families and our children. So yeah, that's it for me.